And we are live. Good afternoon, one and all. Let us get started, and hopefully we won't have any more glitches. All right, Katrina has the first and second question. First, is Gaza a few days ago? In Gaza a few days ago, there was an explosion. Was Anaya and Yashika caught in that? I get a strong yes to that. Yes, they both were. I hope they are safe. Are they safe? Is Anaya and Yashika safe? Another strong yes, they are safe. Hope that resonates. Katrina. And for the 8 ball, are the nasties giving out bad energies to good people lately? I think I already know the answer to that one, but we'll see what the 8 ball says. So it shall be. So I would assume that means yes. Hope that resonates. And 8 ball thanks you. Hi, Tyler. Call me His Majesty. Really? Do I need to change my name? Driving as usual. Are you, Nadia? When are you not? Looks like the both of us are chauffeurs, huh? Let's check the coffee page one more time. And we are set. You are welcome, Trina. Why not? Change my name as often as I want to. Alrighty. Let's see. See, I missed anybody. Trina, Tyler, welcome. Good to see you. Nadia. Deb. Good to see you. Margaret, hello again. I think that was you earlier, yes. Doo-doo. Margaret, will 8 have a good time? Will 8 have a good time when I go to my hometown this month? Free will. They'll have as much fun as they want to have. Getting yes, they will indeed. Hope that resonates. Will you? Oh, will you? Well, free will again. Will Margaret have a good time when she goes to her hometown this month? Up to you. But I'm getting a yes. Hope that resonates. Tyler, will time travel be disclosed in the e-files? No. Or it's either no or a very, very, very soft yes. And I would think that it may be touched upon, but it won't be dominant in the discussion. Hope that resonates. Tyler. Violetta, will my friend's surgery today be successful? I am getting a yes. Hope that resonates. Will I do better at the CNA class close to where I am moving to? I get yes. No worries in that department either. Question 2 parts. Interesting. All right. Jules, is ex-Sheriff Jesse of the Light in Eureka County? Is ex-Sheriff Jesse of the Light in Eureka County? Yes. Is of the Light. Is Sheriff Miles of Eureka County of the Light? Kind of straddling the fence on that. I get a soft yes, more like straddling. Hope that resonates. Jules, or part. Okay, gotcha. Violetta, will Governor of New Jersey be recalled, and if yes, when? Will the Governor of New Jersey be recalled? I'm getting no. No, he will not. I'm getting he will be voted out in the next election. Hope that resonates. Violetta. Nadia, are the release of the e-files the final motivation to end Kabbalistic Israel? Strong yes. As they say, Israel is last. I get a very strong yes. Hope that resonates. 8-ball time. Will the Seahawks win? Well, I don't need the 8-ball for that. Come on now. In both scripts that I've seen already, the 2 different ones out there, they do. Let's see. Will the Seahawks win the Super Bowl? Wondering what snacks to make. Very likely is what the 8-ball gets. Hope that resonates, and it thanks you. Oh, interesting. Not sure what they are, but let's go with the 8-ball again. Tyler, are the midichlorians real? Positively. Hope that resonates. And 8-ball thanks you. We're going too fast. We'll have to slow this down. Let's check the coffee page. All right. Straddling feels like a really gross word to say. Really? And only where your mind puts it, Tyler. Tyler. Will I be able to grill on my deck at my new place? Free will? But I get yes. Yes, you will. I don't see any problems with that. No obstructions. It is allowed. Jules, did Miles undermine Jesse to get him to leave? Ooh. Did Sheriff Miles undermine Sheriff Jesse to leave? I'm getting a no. No on that. Hope that resonates. I'm so screwed. Why are we so screwed? Why are we? I don't understand. Hello, I'd like to know. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome, welcome. If the person on my mind. Oh, I'd like to know if the person on mind will return to my life. No relationship questions, but I can check the energy. It's not a strong yes, but it is a yes. So it is a free will on his or her part. I'm getting it. It depends on the timeline that you're in and the other person is in. Right now, you're on two different timelines. Yeah, a lot depends on the frequency. Hope that resonates with you, Scorpio. So the Jedi are real. Yes, of course they are. You have a pendulum, and I'm wondering if the answers are coming from a positive divine source and are they accurate? You have to designate that. You have it blessed. I have mine blessed by the Creator, and you have to set boundaries for each time that you use the pendulum. You tell it that you want only answers from the divine, and all answers are to be positive, truthful, and factual. And then you test the spirits and give it questions, give it questions that you already know the answers to see if it comes up accurately. Hope that helps you, Pam. A general screwed, really. Margaret, will my kids be happy with my new place? That too will be a free will on their part. Will Margaret's kids be happy at the new place? In time. At first, it's unfamiliar surroundings, no friends. They have to start over again. This will take time. Anything else? Eventually, they will once they get settled in, but this may take a little while, 2-3 months maybe. Hope that resonates with you, Margaret. Nadia, Will your mom enjoy Brazil this year? Well, yeah, of course you know that. Will Tanya's mother enjoy Brazil this year? Oh, very much so. Yes. I get a strong yes. Hope that resonates. I can hear me or not, but this thing just keeps dropping for some reason. Hopefully, we'll continue on. All right. Tyler, would it be worthwhile to try gold hunting with dowsing rods? Will it be worthwhile for Tyler to go gold hunting with dowsing rods? I get a strong yes, and you have to ensure that the rods know, or whoever's controlling the rods, what you are looking for. Because the first thing they're going to be looking for is water. And of course, gold does meet water too. So we shall see, won't we? But yes, they can be. Hope that resonates. Tyler. Hi, Ann. Good to see you. Okay. Jules, how are many readers and channelers on YouTube's answers based on the timelines they are in currently? Strong yes, they are indeed. Hope that resonates. That's why not every channeler or reader is 100% correct all the time. They may be correct in their timeline, but not in someone else's. Richard, will the EBS happen at halftime on the Super Bowl game? I'm getting no. Fairly strong no. Hope that resonates. Richard. Trina, the missing woman, Nancy Guthrie. Is her in-law involved in it? Very strong yes. Yes, he is. Hope that resonates. Well, that's not looking too good, is it? Margaret, will I be able to find a job in October for a CNA position? In time, yes. It won't be right away. Make sure you're stocked up and set before you apply, because you may have a couple of weeks, I'm getting, before you get an answer. when you start looking. Hope that resonates. Margaret. Juanetta, is there a hole in the tank of my husband's car, or the car is using much more gas? Is there a hole in the tank of my husband's car? No hole. Is the car using much more gas than usual? Yes. Yes, it is. I don't know about it's saying check the carburetor. Something about the spring. I hope that resonates, Violetta. April. From Jules, will Gary enjoy the sugar-free cupcakes that you made him for his birthday today? Well, happy birthday, Gary. April says, focus and ask again. Okay, focus. Will Gary enjoy the sugar-free cupcakes that Jules made for his birthday today? Indications say yes. Hope that resonates. And 8-Ball, thanks you. Let us check coffee. All right. And wondering an amount from my mother estate. Me too. And I don't know if they're not going to give me an exact amount if that's what you're wondering. I'll give you what I get. Is there an amount from Anne's mother's estate? Can you give that to me? Roughly. I'm getting 10,000. I'm not getting a lot. Thereabouts. I asked whether or not it was more than that. I got to know. I hope that resonates. Don't expect a whole lot. How long is the wait? Getting 3 months. Is that correct? Yes, 3 months is what I'm getting. Hope that resonates. Margaret, is my neighbor still spying on me? I get yes. Will your neighbor move this month? Yes. May not be the end of it, though. Just the move itself is not the end of it. Hope that resonates. Set boundaries, protect yourself. Well, they're doing demo to the house next door. Will the house be sold or rented after it is rebuilt? So the house next door to Wowetta is being demolished. Will it be sold after it is rebuilt? Will it be rented after it is rebuilt? I get a strong yes to rented, not sold. Whoever has it being rebuilt already owns it. So it's already bought. I hope that resonates. Wyletta. Really, Tyler? Well, your shield is only as good as your armor. That's all I can say. Have you been knighted? You're still a page or a scribe. Have we been knighted? If you want, is what I get. Yes. Split in three, so not much is right. Yeah, that's correct. Now this. Remember, this is on your timeline right now. That could change between now and then, when the final estate is divvied out, so to speak. There may be more, there may be less. We shall see. But as it stands right now, 10,000 is the only thing I'm seeing. Let's see. Are the football games predetermined who wins? You want to know whether or not they are scripted. Are the football games predetermined of who wins? Strong yes. Yes, they are. Welcome, Wyletta. Jules, will my grandson catch on me playing basketball soon? Will he catch? Oh, catch on. Okay. Will Jules' grandson catch on to playing basketball soon? Soon is relative. Eventually, yes, but not at first. Hope that resonates. Moon, Justin Bieber Grammy performance. Was it a humiliation ritual? And did he get pulled back into the dark side again? Okay, Justin Bieber Grammy performance. Was it a humiliation ritual? Yes, it was. Did he get pulled back into the dark side again? I'm getting never really left. Wife is handler. Trying to get out but can't get out. Hope that resonates. Moon. Mongo, only pawn in game of life. Telegram for Mongo. Telegram for Mongo. Margaret. Will I be able to move the last week in July like you're planning? Free will. Prepare now. It is open. Yes, you will be able to if you do that. Prepare now. Hope that resonates. Margaret. Well, we jumped again, didn't we? All right. And Margaret. Will my new rent amount be $700? Give or take. On average, yes. I'm getting more, slightly more, but not much. Maybe 725 as it stands right now. May go lower. Yes. Hope that resonates. Margaret. Margaret. Will my new food stamp amount be $800? As it stands now, yes, but you won't need it much longer. I'm getting like within 2 months, you won't need it. Hope that resonates. Will I pull a card from Spirit? Yeah, sure. Let me get which deck. For Jules. Card. What deck? Okay. Pulling a card. All right, shuffle 3. Pulling a card. Pull 1 card. All right. When you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what can be. Hope that resonates. Jules. Hi, Lisa. May I have a message from Spirit, please? Okay, for Pam. I'm getting two decks. Is what they want. First one. guide the card to come out. The right card. The right answer to the question. Message to Pam. First one. Every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy it and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. Second deck. This is from the Cosmos deck. Bring forth a card that's needed for Anne or Pam. Top or bottom? Bottom. All right, it says find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. Oops, there we go. Hope that resonates. Pam. Lisa. How long will it take Toby to recover from the removal of his 2 teeth? "2 weeks is what I'm getting. Hope that resonates. Lisa. Let's check the coffee. Jules. Thank you for the coffee. Did your mother make your brother her medical power of attorney? I am getting a strong yes. Yes, she did. No one else, just your brother. Hope that resonates. Jules. Richard. You lost your brother Dan years ago. Does he have anything he wants to tell me? Sorry to hear that. I don't know what this means. Okay. We getting one or two. What does Richard need for his question from his brother Dan? Bring the card to answer the question correctly for spiritual growth. What do we have for Dan or from Dan? Still with you, even when you think that he's not? Every time you think of him, he's there. Whether you're reminiscing or not, he's still there. He hasn't left. Future looks bright. Be patient. It's coming. All right, what card do we have? Is there anything else? Top or bottom? When the world feels like it's coming crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy you. Some come to clear your path. Decide that this crisis that you're currently in will be the turning point for what you have been waiting for. And it is on the way. Remember, timing is different on the other side. I hope that resonates with you, Richard. Hi, Elaine. Will it go better at work? I'm getting yes, but set your boundaries first. Assert yourself when you need to. But try to observe more than to interact. Eventually, it will dissipate. So, in answer to your question, I am getting yes. Eventually, not very, very long. No, you don't have to wait very long. Hope that resonates. Lisa, when will I be able to retire from my job? Well, that will be free will. And mahalo to you. Let's see. When will Lisa be able to retire from her job? Knowing the free will is in play. What is the best time? $2027. Around this time next year, February 2027, is what I get. Hope that resonates. Lisa. Deb, does Spirit have a specific message for you? Do we have any message from Spirit for Deb? Stay grounded. You're doing well. Don't let the same things bother you as they have been in the past. They're being taken care of. Patience. Everything is being aligned. For your best interest at heart. Anything else? Don't worry about health. Your husband's health is fine. He's being looked after. As you are as well. All right, what do we have in the card? That too? All right. You get 2 cards. Top or bottom? Top. If you want to be more successful in life, your priority should be to focus your mindset on all that you want to attract into your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help you. Other card. All right. Bring the card forward. That spiritual growth. What else does she need to know? 3 times. Top or bottom? Top. Remember that you can't change anyone but yourself. I hope that resonates. Deb. English Rose, welcome back. Will I or both my husband and I get to visit your sister in England this July to celebrate her 80th birthday? Let's go with will both English Rose and her husband get to visit her sister in England in July for her 80th birthday? Free will, but I am getting a strong yes for the both of you. Hope that resonates. No problems there. Have a sense of humor. How long can you tread water? Really? All right. Jules. Should Rich just wait for the med bed to fix his front tooth? Oh, immediately a strong yes. Just be careful of what he eats. Hope that resonates. Hi, Louisa. Anne. Trying to deal with my anger and grieving, and still hard waking up in shock every morning. And any messages from spirits? You lost. Message from spirits. Grieving is hard and does not go away immediately. There are different ways of coping. Just remember thinking about or reminiscing with the person about the person brings that person close to you from the other side. You are never alone. They're with you always. Meditate on it. Focus. The questions you ask, the answers you seek will come. It's a rough road, but remember, it's not the end. Just because you cannot see the person or see me does not mean that I am not with you. It's just in a different frequency. Still there, you just can't see me. That's all it is. Or hear me. will show signs of being around, but you have to be observant, find things that are missing, find new things around where they were not before. Okay, what card do we have? Bring that forward. Top or bottom? Top. No matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it and that you have help. There is guidance. Have a unrelenting belief that things will work out, that the long road does have a purpose. Hope that resonates with you. And hi, Luis. Welcome, Richard. Yes, it is a process. Well, it won't. I would have to venture to say it will not pass, but it will get easier in time. I know. I've gone through a lot of it already. Let's see. Check the coffee. Got it. All right, we're good. Magic 8 ball for Luis. Will Luis make it to his retirement before he gets fired? Well, Luis, be on your best behavior, pal. Oops. Will Luis be able to make it to retirement before he gets fired? It's unlikely. Hope that resonates. And a fall, thanks you. That was a good one. Yeah, never give up. You're being guided. You'll get through it. Nadia, is the price of silver going down because people are panicking and selling their silver back? Yeah, fairly strong. Yes, yes, they are. Question, is it a good time to still buy silver? I am getting right away, wait a week before you do. Hope that resonates. So, yes, but wait a week. Which I'm getting it basically means it's going to still keep going down. So, buy low, sell high. Isn't it though, Katrina? Spell check is always hilarious. Anissa. Shall we send snow to Anissa? I've never gotten that hot before. Unacceptable, yes. All right, Anissa, it was your oldest son's birthday yesterday. Can you have a reading for him, please? All right, for Anissa's oldest son. from his birthday. What do you have for Anissa's son? Bring that card forward, please, to provide spiritual growth. Needs to be observant more. Don't rush into things this week. Think about rushing will cause problems. Focus on what you want or need. If you can meditate on that, I don't know how you are spiritually, but I'm getting you meditate. Focus on what your desire is. And remember, timing is different between the physical and the spiritual. So on the other side, there is no time. That is only man's construct in the physical. Happy birthday. What else do you have? Bring out the card that best Anissa's oldest son. Cards. 2 cards. Different decks. Got it. Top or bottom? Bottom. All right. Prioritize self-healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There is no rush. Next card from the other deck. Bring out the card that best resonates for positive spirit. Anissa's oldest son on his birthday. Top or bottom? Top. All right, let your feelings out, all of them, even the ones that scare you. So don't keep them in, release them. It will be a lot easier on your health. Hope that resonates for Anissa. Your sliver is going crazy high. Your silver. Okay. Anissa, will it help me cool down if I put ice bottles in my bath water? I get yes. How long that works depends upon the amount of bottles that you put in the bath. But yes, it will do that. Hope that resonates. Anissa. Thank you, Anne. Appreciate you too. Tyler, 8 Ball. Has summer officially started in Nevada? What, you're going to skip spring? I get strong yes. Hope that resonates. Yes, you don't have spring this year. Hope that resonates. And 8 Ball thanks you. 8 Ball. Question: will my BM appointment get rescheduled on this application, or will they cancel this and ask me to reapply? Won't get rescheduled. I'm getting it. Will be canceled. And they want you to reapply. We're going through the hurdles I see. Not good. Well, I hope that resonates. Alan. Somebody talking about somebody getting screwed over, it looks like. Questions are not closed yet, Francine. Trina, is the rainbow currency in most of the banks now? Is the rainbow currency in most of the banks now? Yes, they are. I'm getting all banks. They're waiting for the go-ahead to bring them out. Hope that resonates, Trina. Francine, can you pull a card for me? Well, yes, I can. Pull a card. Any card. Any card will do. Let's shuffle the deck. Oops. Okay. Top or bottom? Bottom. All right, Francine, when you hold on to the past, it stops you from living in the present. Release any old hurts or worries or regrets. Commit to being in the here and now. Forgive yourself for where you think you may have been wrong. You deserve inner peace, so let it go. I hope that resonates. Alan, will my employer pay for the reapplication or ask me to pay? Will the employer pay for the reapplication? £4. I'm getting employer will pay for the reapplication. Hope that resonates. That was a fairly strong yes. Yes, we are taking back the rainbow. Elena, question for the 8 Ball. Should you play Making Millions? Free will. What does April say? So it shall be. So I guess that would be a yes. Hope that resonates. And 8 Ball thanks you. That's right. No financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Trust me. Trust me. Trust in me. All right. Is the heat in South Africa caused by weather warfare? I get yes to get you to stay inside the house. I don't know why. If it's that hot, I don't know if the air conditioners are going to work. But that's what I get. Hope that resonates. Pollen, at this rate, when would I get my green card? 3 comes up. When will Pollen get his green card? 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Yeah, I'm getting 3 months. So that would be May. May of this year is what I'm getting. All right. Coffee. Okay. Ellen. Has the ice nonsense in my area cleared out, or do I risk being detained going to the gym? pH. I am getting all are risk or are at risk to be detained. Much depends upon your actions. Keep low profile. Make sure your papers are secure. Should he be able to exercise? You're fine going to the gym. Just keep the low profile. Hope that resonates. Not sure what pH is. Ice nonsense in your area. How, when will that end? By the end of the month is what I'm getting for ice. Nobody has air conditioning. Wow. That's a government control. That's what I'm getting. Government control. That's going to change. All right. Jules, do you have anything contagious, or is this just crud from the spraying above? Does Jules have anything right now that's contagious, health-wise? Nothing contagious. Is it crud from the spring above? No. Energy's coming from the sun, is what I'm getting. Affects some people different ways. Some tired, some feel nauseated, some just feel ucky, for lack of a better word. Hope that resonates. Jules. All right. Let's see. Coffee. All right. Lucky is a descriptive word for this, really? Lucky? Oh, lucky you. All right. Anissa, are we going through a time slip or something? Are we going through a time slip? A time shift? Yes, we are. Dang autocorrect. Yeah. Lucky. Yeah. Blame that on the autocorrect there, Jules. Yes, we are going through a time shift. Hope that resonates. Anissa. All right. I think we're going to go ahead and call this. Let me check the coffee one last time. Powell, thank you for the coffees. Much appreciated. And Jules, of course. Of course, of course. Unfortunately, let's go ahead and close questions. Is our microwave on a different timeline than the oven and the atomic clock? Really? That sounds more like an 8-ball question. Is Tyler's microwave on a different timeline than the oven and the atomic clock? I'm getting laughter. No. Do the microwaves affect the flow of time around it? Depends on how strong the microwave is what I get. I hope that resonates. Hello, McBoo. McBoo, if you've got a question, I'll take it. Thank you, Trina. I appreciate you too. I'm guessing not. Okay. All right. Next show is scheduled for Sunday, the 8th, at the usual time. Go ahead, McBoo. If you got the question, go ahead. You're okay with just visiting. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Now, keep in mind, go to my page, my channel on YouTube, on the post page to see the schedule. And it is subject to change because this month is another month of being a chauffeur. And sometimes I don't get it until the last minute. So, but I'll have to rearrange the time, like postpone I'm not going to cancel shows. I'll just postpone them. So until Sunday, as it stands now, love and light. Enjoy. Ooh, that is Super Bowl, isn't it? I forgot about that. Let us reschedule that now, because I don't want to interfere with it. Well, Super Bowl comes on. No, that comes on after I do that anyway. So we're good. Super Bowl usually comes around 3:00 my time, I think, if I'm correct. Yeah, I think so. And I'll be done by then. So no worries. Love and light, and I'll see you then. Unless other circumstances change things. Bye now. Thank you for the questions, the coffees, and the interesting conversations.